My brothers and sisters of Burkina Faso, my voice today is not just a speech, it is a heartbeat of our revolution. We are not waiting for anyone to save us. We are saving ourselves. We are not waiting for Europe to send us cars. We are building our own. We are not waiting for permission to dream. We are already living that dream with our hands, with our wood, with our pride. Today, I stand before you to announce something that carries more than wood and wheels. It carries the spirit of liberation. We are going to give a gift to the heroes who guard our streets, protect our mothers, and defend our peace. The police of Burkina Faso. But this gift is not just a vehicle. It is a symbol. It is a message to the world that the children of Africa can build, protect, and lead without bending their knees to anyone. Our wooden police vehicles will not only drive through our cities, they will drive through history. They will remind every child who sees them that true power does not come from money or from foreign aid. It comes from unity, from courage, from belief in ourselves. Some will laugh, some will doubt. They always do when Africa rises. But every time they mock us, we grow stronger. Every time they say, "Who's impossible?" we prove them wrong. Because Africa has never been weak, it has only been silenced. Now we speak again loud and clear. Burkina Faso will depend on no one but its own people. We have the wood of our land, the hands of our craftsmen, and the hearts of our people. Every bolt, every plank, every line of these wooden vehicles will carry the story of a people who refuse to kneel. When our police drive these vehicles through Ouagadougou, through Bobo, Dioulasso, through every village and road, they will not just be patrolling, they will be showing the world what freedom looks like. Let the colonizers who thought Africa was only a land of consumers see the truth. We are creators. Let the corrupt elites who sold our dignity for power hear this. We are taking it back. Let every African youth who doubts their worth remember this. You are the future. You are the engine. You are the revolution. These wooden vehicles are not a weakness. They are wisdom. They are born from our soil, made by our people, designed for our mission, to protect, to serve, and to inspire. When you see them, you will see the fingerprints of freedom on every surface. You will see the strength of a nation that chooses pride over dependency, work over waiting, and creation over imitation. I know what the world will say. They will ask, why wood? Why not steel? And I will answer, because wood grows on our land. Steel grows in their factories. We use what we have because we trust what is ours. We do not wait for their ships, their loans, their excuses. We act because our destiny cannot be delayed by anyone anymore. Our ancestors built kingdoms without foreign engineers. Our grandfathers defended this land with courage, not imported weapons. And today we build vehicles with wood, because innovation is not in the material, it is in the mind. This is not just the birth of wooden cars. This is the rebirth of African confidence. The rebirth of the Burkina spirit, honest, brave, and free. A nation that stands on its feet, not on its knees. A people who believe that to protect our land, we must build with our own hands. I want every child who watches this moment to remember, you don't need Europe to build your future. You don't need permission to create. You don't need fear to guide you. You have everything you need right here, in your mind, in your soil, in your soul. Let our police ride with pride. Let our workers walk with dignity. Let our children dream without limits. Because Burkina Faso is not just a country, it is a message to every corner of Africa. We can stand, we can build, we can lead, without a master, without fear, and without apology. So when you see our wooden police cars moving through the streets, don't just see a vehicle. See a revolution rolling forward. See the heartbeat of a new Africa, an Africa that refuses to be defined by others. And to the world watching us, know this, we are not asking for your validation. We are not competing with your machines. We are showing you something greater, the power of a people who have rediscovered their worth. The wooden vehicle is not made of oak and nails. It is made of resistance and pride. It is a declaration that Africa will no longer wait, because the era of dependency is over. The era of African creation has begun. And I promise you, this is only the beginning. Tomorrow, we will build more, we will build stronger, we will build freer. Burkina Faso will light the path, and Africa will follow. Long live our police. Long live our people. Long live Burkina Faso, the land that builds its own destiny! The first point speaks about self-reliance and the rejection of dependency. Ibrahim Traore emphasizes that Burkina Faso is no longer waiting for foreign nations to provide aid or materials. Instead, the people are building their own future with what they have: their land, their resources, and their determination. This mindset marks the true meaning of independence, not just political freedom, but economic and creative liberation. He portrays the act of building wooden police vehicles as a bold declaration that Africa is capable of solving its own problems, using its own intelligence and materials. This point aims to ignite pride and self-belief in every citizen, especially the youth, reminding them that greatness is not imported, it is built from within. The second point focuses on symbolism and pride. These wooden police vehicles are not mere objects, they carry the spirit of the Burkina people. They represent courage, innovation, and the will to rise despite limited resources. Traore transforms a simple project into a national emblem of dignity and revolution. Every vehicle becomes a moving message, a reminder that freedom and identity cannot be bought or borrowed. By gifting these vehicles to the police, he elevates their role as defenders not only of safety but of sovereignty. The vehicles stand as symbols of a nation that chooses authenticity over imitation and courage over dependence. The third point highlights the defiance of colonial mentality. Traore challenges those who once saw Africa as incapable of creating or leading. He rejects the idea that progress must follow Western patterns or materials. His words expose the psychological chains left by colonization, the belief that Africa must always copy others to succeed. Instead, he declares that innovation is not about imitation but imagination. Using wood, a natural and local resource, becomes a metaphor for reclaiming African creativity and identity. It sends a message that Africa's path to progress does not have to look like Europe's. It can be unique, rooted in its own soil, and still powerful. The fourth point focuses on unity, courage, and the power of ordinary people. Traore speaks to the workers, the craftsmen, the police, and the youth, reminding them that they are the true builders of the nation. Every hand that shapes a vehicle and every officer who drives it represents a collective heartbeat of national pride. This is not a government project. It is a people's movement. He encourages collaboration, resilience, and a shared vision that puts Burkina Faso first. Through unity and courage, he believes that the nation can transform its challenges into victories. This unity becomes the weapon that replaces fear and division, making Burkina Faso stronger and unstoppable. The fifth point envisions the rebirth of Africa through Burkina Faso's example. Traore's words extend beyond his borders, calling all African nations to rise from the shadows of exploitation and rediscover their power. He believes Burkina Faso can become the spark that lights a continental awakening. The wooden vehicles symbolize more than innovation. They symbolize the beginning of a new era.